What's up, fish friends? So here's a little update video. If you guys recall, in my last video, I had painted my living room and moved the tank. Well, I ran into a rather large problem. So the area where the tank was at, I don't know if I had known this in the video I'd made. I think I noticed it the next day. The tank was not level at all. It was actually leaning back more, kind of like it was sinking into the floor. So it kind of freaked me out, because you know it can lead to issues down the line. So what I did was I got these wooden shims here. Put them in several spots at the back of the tank, and so far it has happened to do the trick. So man, that was lucky. I'm glad that worked, because if that didn't work, I'm afraid I would have had to tear down this tank more than likely. Get a different tank set up, which I didn't really want to do. If you guys noticed, I took off the black background because it was kind of janky looking after I had moved the tank. And on top of that, for some reason, there was up in this little corner here, there was actually a big white blob, and I was like, what the heck is that? There was a huge spider web with a dead spider in there. So that was interesting. I may get a new background and put it on here at some point. But for now I'm gonna leave it as is. Actually, interestingly enough, so they have these, I'm not really even sure what you call them. There's Dollar Tree stores near us, if anyone's ever heard of those. Well, they got these little like peel and stick tiles for like walls and bathrooms and stuff. They have these ones that look like stones. I actually bought about 3 or 4 of them a while back. I figured you kind of can join them together. It might look for a pretty cool background. I just haven't set it up yet. I'm really glad, really relieved that I was able to get this tank level though. It was really stressing me out because I'd have to, you know, set up another tank. Although to be fair, at my old house, you know, our old mobile home, I'm pretty sure this tank wasn't level completely, as well as another tank that I had in there, and nothing ever happened. The other tank, which was my 58 tall, it was set up for years and wasn't level. You could literally like see like a line going down kind of like this way, like the water wasn't like level. But nothing ever happened. But still, I don't really like to risk that. So yeah, it was fun. I did a large water change tonight, which I'm kind of worried has maybe stressed out the fish quite a bit, to the point where a few of them might die. I don't know, they're acting kind of strange. I did a water change to about maybe about here or so. I don't know, maybe what is that, about like an 75% water change maybe. I was considering, which kind of surprised me, if I did have to kind of tear down this tank and go a new tank set up. I was looking at a 20 long. So oddly enough, a 20 long is basically like this tank, but half of it, I guess you would say. 48-inch tank, and then I don't know. So looking at that, I don't know, the 30 or the 20 long might be about like right here, maybe. Not entirely sure. Probably somewhere around there. Good thing about 20 long is I'm pretty sure you can get away with only one filter. You wouldn't need as much substrate. and you'd only need one glass lid, lid on top. But other than that, you're losing a lot of you're losing stocking space. So that's why it's not really a route that I want to go into unless I have to. I gotta get these darn swords out of here. Does anyone have any advice for some other plants that might be good to throw in this corner that aren't very I don't know what we call it, something along the line, kind of like crypts, or maybe a crypt, I don't know. Because basically this crypt Bilente here, these crypt Wente, whatever they're called, and this Rotella indica, I do nothing and they grow. So if I could find some more plants like that, I mean, that'd be pretty nifty. The Amazon swords, I'm pretty sure they would grow if I started like dosing and putting some root tabs in, but I always kind of forget, so that's why I kind of prefer the plants like this. Excuse me. Pretty much I don't do anything to them. I don't do anything to them. I gotta pull this little boogie out though too, because it hasn't done anything and it's not gonna do anything. I got quite a bit of algae here. Hair algae on these rocks. The shrimp seem to like it. I also have this really annoying algae on the glass on the sides of the tank. Let's see if you guys can see it. So you can kind of, it's really small. Giggity. And I can't really see it. It's on the glass. It's like tiny little spots all along here along the glass, and see a little flash right there? I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe the way I held the camera, maybe I'm too close. You can kind of see it a little bit. Well, anyways, see, it's right kind of where my hand's at. There we go. Anyways, I cannot get this algae off. I've tried scrubbing it, and it's weird because it's on the other side too. It's over here, and no matter what I do, I can't seem to get it off. It's not on the front really, but yeah, it's on the sides. It's kind of annoying me. I don't know what, I'm supposed to take like a Brillo pad to it or something, or what? Move here a little bit. Got my son's table here. So yeah, that's about what's going on. I kind of wish I could have another tank somewhere else in the house, but unfortunately, first of all, my wife would kill me. Second of all, there's nowhere else in our house to have another tank, so there's technically, some room over here, but my wife wants to have that for something, so I gotta respect that. Oh, that's hairy algae here. What's up with that? If I don't upgrade tanks at some point later on, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely take everything out of the tank. I'm going to put new substrate in and get a new light. I'm going to set the tank up similarly to my dad's tank because I like the way it looks, and then I'm going to add, I think I'm going to trade my gold white clouds for his regular white clouds, possibly. I think that might be a good look, something different. I still got the few other random regular white clouds in here. I don't know where they're at, but there's one down there. Yeah, I think I stressed out the tank quite a bit with that large water change. It doesn't really help that I don't really know what the temperature is of the water that I'm putting in, so because my thermometer died recently. These guys are pretty tough, though. They've taken a ton of abuse. I've gone maybe sometimes almost 2 months without doing water change. They've been fine. So, and while we're on that subject, honestly, I see all these videos about don't do water changes anymore and stuff. I'm not gonna go that route. I think it's important to do water changes, at least to some degree, you know. The lone regular white cloud. This damn thing focus. This phone is great, but sometimes it has focus issues. The camera. It's annoying. There we go. I don't understand why. Like my dad's tank. You go and look at his tank, and it looks amazing. The colors on the regular white clouds, they like pop. And he has the white Carib Sea sand, and he has the Phoenix Stingray 2 fixture. I don't know what's up with that. So that's why I'm looking to maybe possibly transfer my tank to looking like his similarly in the future. Maybe. Anyways, I think I've rambled on long enough. Be safe.